Sully 1-0. Performance-wise, a bit better?
Yeah, it was much better, wasn't it, really? What that game reminded me of the playoff final last year against Varney and Wayne, Stafford. Them two pair of clowns do me head in. I still haven't got over that. So I know they watch this. So yeah, tell them, as I say, still haven't got over that, you two. But yeah, it was very much like that game. It was two sides, good battle. And we always have a good battle against Curzon, and there's always only a goal in it. There's a draw, and I don't think we did enough to win the game. But I certainly don't think we done. I don't think we deserve to lose today. To draw would have been a fair result because it was a good game of football. It wasn't like a poor game. It was a good game end to end. Chances were few and far between, but it was one of those games where you look and you think, you know what, that wasn't a bad game. That.
Good honest battle.
Yeah, good honest battle. Yeah.
On the back of Bamber Bridge last week, he compared it to Linnets in the FA Cup, two pretty dire performances this season, but as you said, this week they bit between the teeth and they got stuck into a good battle and a good game of football.
Yeah, it was a good game of football, as I say. It was a good battle. It was, it was one of those things where one goal was always going to win the game, and a bit like last week, whereas last season we had Joe Walton, we had Craig, and we had Jamie firing on all cylinders, and you knew that you had a goal in you, but you lose Joe, you'd then lose Craig, and I don't think Jamie's a central striker at the moment. I don't think he does. He does enough for us down there. I think Jamie's better coming in off the angle. But that's what we've got. Obviously other clubs can go and bring these players in and pay them vast amounts of money. We can't. So you have to make do with what you've got. Do honest. Being honest. I think in terms of. We just want to continue to build a team that can go and give top the league teams unbeaten all season a game and hold them, and not hold them, but make them work hard for the victory. We've done that today, so we're pleased about the performance, but as I say, the result, it's not pleasing.
John Couchy, he's come back from injury today. How far away are we from seeing the likes of?
We give Couchy a good 20 minutes here, he's not ready yet again. But we'll get him ready, we'll get him there, and when you want to get Craig back as well, and we brought one lad in and there'll be another one coming in, I think, possibly two coming in this week. So it's times are changing at the moment. We've got to get the right blend, but more importantly we've got to get the right people at the club, and at this moment in time I'm not saying that the squad that we've got now isn't the right squad, but I just think games like that, they all hinge on key moments and key decisions, and we've made the wrong decision today. But as I say, it's football. FA Trophy doesn't cost us nothing in the league. We were never going to win the trophy. It'd be nice to make a few quid for the club, but it was always going to be a tough draw playing Curzon and Ashton. Whoever that played them, there's no easy games at this level. So we'll just dust ourselves off. And we're going to the big game, a big game on Tuesday against the team who I believe will be firmly, in the driving seat or should be up there for promotion at the end of the season, Warrington.
Paul London's come in, we've seen him for 15 minutes against Bamber Bridge. Good solid performance from him today, and another one from Jay Foley in his first half of the season. He done well as well. Yeah,
Jay's played really well, but we have some concerns regarding Jay's performances because he done really well today, but after 65 minutes he blows up. James has got to understand, Jay's got to understand that, he's got to look after himself in between matches. He's got to prepare right for games, and one of the key things for me is when he plays, he's got to be consistently good, and Jay will be openly and honest and admit that he doesn't do it consistently enough. That's why he doesn't play every week. But he played really well today. It was a good solid performance from him, but again 60 minutes he starts blowing, and we had to make some changes.
Okay, Warrington Tuesday, so
see you later.